Barack Obama was just caught secretly leaving the United States for New Zealand. Obama left shocking criminal evidence inside the Oval Office, which has now been discovered, prompting President Donald Trump to issue a warning to Obama and his deep state rats. You don't want to miss this. We have no idea when Obama officially left the United States, but we do know he secretly arranged to depart, so no one would know. This is really strange behavior for a former president of the United States, but considering the speculation that a second special counsel is being appointed to investigate crimes done by Obama's deep state rats, it all adds up. Newsmax reported, former President Barack Obama has imposed a strict media ban and gag order on his events this week in New Zealand, Newshub reports. Members of the media can attend the events but can't report on them from inside. Live streaming, tweeting, or posting is explicitly banned. Media can't ask questions. It's all locked down. Whenever President Obama undertakes private engagements, one of the conditions is that they're closed to public reporting, organizers from Air New Zealand and the New Zealand Council told Newshub. Most of the Obama visit is in the neither confirm or deny category, they go on to say. It's no wonder Obama chose to flee the country right now. After the firing of now former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, the heat got turned up on all of Obama's deep state rats. Now, we also know that Obama left an evidence trail right inside the Oval Office. In case you aren't aware, the real criminals who colluded with Russia and had an illegal operation to thwart then-candidate Donald Trump from winning the presidency were the Obama administration, and Barack didn't cover himself good enough. The operation extended after Trump got elected with the goal to get him impeached. That's still going on by the Democrats. Now, a few of the deep state rats who we know are former FBI Director James Comey, former National Security Advisor Susan Rice, former UN Ambassador Samantha Powers, and a woman named Lisa Monaco, who was the head of the DOJ National Security Division. Monaco left a trail of evidence going from the illegal unmasking of U.S. citizens being done, Trump and his campaign people, under the illegal FISA warrants, back to the Oval Office via the Presidential Daily Briefings, PDB. Now, that's really bad news for Obama, as you can imagine, and if you think presidents are untouchable when it comes to being held accountable for crimes committed, let's all remember former President Richard Nixon. During the 2015-2016 presidential election, Lisa Monaco was one of the key WH figures doing the unmasking of raw intelligence provided by the small group collaborators with Susan Rice, then Rhodes. Monaco was also one of the key policy strategists. Heck, she was the architect who utilized the compartmentalization of intelligence to hide the fingerprints of collaboration. This was the issue that initially stymied HSPCI Devin Nunes, reports the conservative treehouse. Initially stymied Nunes? Not any longer. Every day the president gets the presidential daily briefing, and it's classified information from the intelligence community, FBI, CIA, DOJ, etc. The PDB is in sections, it's not one big document. Nunes initially couldn't find all of Obama's PDBs, but then he was directed to a certain sensitive compartmented information facility, or SIF, probably by Admiral Mike Rogers. That's when Nunes found Obama's PDBs, which have all the illegal FISA activity and other illegal spy games targeting Trump. Nunes stated the intelligence product he reviewed was not related to Russia or the FBI Russian counterintelligence investigation. So the product itself was likely a product for the president that was not part of the ongoing FBI counterintel product, reports the conservative treehouse. Bingo. Obama's PDBs prove he was in on the illegal spy games from the beginning. So what do Obama and his deep state rats do now that they have been caught? Just last month, they set up a website called National Security Action, and this is going to blow you away. All the big deep state rats are a part of this National Security Action Coalition. Here's what they say their mission is: under President Trump's reckless leadership, the United States is weaker in the world, less safe, and more isolated. He is retreating from the world stage, undercutting the intelligence and law enforcement agencies that keep us safe, undermining the diplomacy that prevents wars, insulting our allies, attacking democratic traditions, and cozying up to dictators while abandoning America's commitment to universal rights and human dignity. Now, that's just the beginning paragraph. Ben Rhodes, who was Obama's deputy national security advisor and a huge deep state rat, along with Jake Sullivan, who was the senior policy advisor to Hillary Clinton's 2016 election campaign, are listed as co-chairs of this organization that has meetings. Can you guess what they discuss? Well, Trump's impeachment, of course. They are waiting to swoop in immediately after they get Trump impeached and save the country. Others listed are Susan Rice, Samantha Powers, and Jen Psaki, Obama's former White House communications director. If you go on to read their entire focus page, it sounds pretty darn close to treason to me. They are desperate, many of them are facing potential prison sentences. It's time that the American people learn the entire truth of what crimes were committed by Obama and his minions. Andrew McCabe was the first one to bite the dust. That firing was the first shockwave felt by all the deep state rats and launched Obama to run to New Zealand. I'm sure he will come back. He's just taking a little time aboard before his passport is taken away for good.